In this module, we are going to talk about the concepts of print. I will be modeling for you how to use the concepts of print with a book. In this case, we will be using Olivia Forms a Band. The first thing you want to ask your child is, can you point to the front of the book? And they should be able to point to the front of the book. The next thing you want to ask your child is, can you point to the back of the book? And they should be able to point to the back of the book. The next thing you want to ask them as well is, where is the title of the book? And they should point out, in this example, Olivia Forms a Band. Or they could also point it out to you on the title page where it says Olivia Forms a Band. You will also need to ask your child, where can you point out the name of the author? In this case, it's Ian Faulkner. The other question you need to ask your child is, can you point the name out of the illustrator? In this case, Ian Faulkner is both the illustrator and the author. The next question you want to ask is, where do I start reading the story? And they should flip to the page where it says the beginning of the story. In this case, it says Olivia couldn't find her other red sock. They should just point to the page. They don't have to read the words, but they can point out this page. The next thing that they need to be able to answer is, if I was going to read on this page, where do I start reading? The first thing that they should point out is the word Olivia, or any first word in the story. Now, after they've pointed out the beginning of the story, you want to ask them, can you point to one word? Any one word would do that they could point to. It could be her, other, red, any one word would do. Then you want to ask, can you point to two words? They can use two fingers to point to two words, like the word find and her would be good. Then ask them, can you show me one letter? And they can point to the letter T, the letter I, the letter S, as long as they're just pointing to one letter. Then ask them, can you show me two letters? They can point to the letter C and A, F and I, C and O, any two letters will do. Then ask them, can you show me an uppercase letter? In this case, Olivia is capitalized with the capital O, and that would be a great example. So would be the W, that is also capitalized. Then ask them to point to a lowercase letter. They could point to the letter A, S, any letter that is lowercase would be correct. Now, you as the parent should be pointing to a period for this next question and then ask, what is this? And your child should respond, this is a period. The next question you would be asking is, first you would have to point to the question mark and then ask your child, what is this? Your child should respond, this is a question mark. Now, the next thing that your child should be able to do is to track the words that you are reading. So you need to ask them, can you point to the words as I read? And in this example, I will show you what they need to be doing. Olivia couldn't find her other red sock. What's the matter? Asked her mother. I can't find my other red socks, said Olivia. What are those all over the floor? They don't go with this one. Again, your child should be following along with their finger as you read the story to them. Now, you don't have to practice all of these questions at once, but try 3 questions the first time. Then when you feel your child understands and knows what to look for in these 3 questions, you can move on to the next 3. This will help chunk the information for you and your child. I have a link below that provides you with a list of concepts of print if you would like to print it out. Now go ahead and practice these skills with your child.